My dear friend, you have come again with a sincere wish to go deeper, and this itself is a sign of a gentle and awakening heart. Let us continue without haste. Let us sit together in silence, like two lamps glowing softly in the night, not trying to push away the darkness, only offering light. Lust arises in the mind when awareness forgets its own depth. It begins very quietly. It begins as a subtle restlessness, a sense that something is not quite complete. The mind then turns outward, searching, hoping, imagining. This turning outward is learned over many years, even many lives, and so it feels natural. But natural does not mean necessary. The root cause of lust is ignorance of inner fullness. The mind has not yet recognized the deep peace that already exists within. Because this peace is subtle, the mind overlooks it and instead chases strong sensations. Strong sensations feel alive, but they do not last. When they fade, the mind feels empty again and the cycle continues. Observe how desire promises happiness in the future. It says when you have this, when you experience this, then you will be satisfied. But the future never truly arrives. There is only this moment. When pleasure comes, it stays briefly, then slips away like mist under the morning sun. Impermanence is not cruel. Impermanence is gentle truth. It teaches us not to cling. When the heart understands impermanence deeply, it loosens its grip naturally. There is no need for force. Lust grows when the mind believes that pleasure belongs to the self. The thought arises that this feeling is mine. This body is mine. This experience defines me. From this belief comes fear of loss. From fear comes grasping. From grasping comes suffering. See how suffering does not come from feeling itself, but from holding. A flower is beautiful when seen. Suffering begins when one tries to keep the flower from fading. The body feels warmth. The body feels excitement. These are natural movements of energy. They do not need to be rejected, but they also do not need to be obeyed. Awareness can simply watch like a calm elder watching children play. When the mind is quiet, lust loses its urgency. When the mind is busy, lust becomes loud. Therefore, cultivating inner stillness is not an escape, but a return home. Silence reveals much. In silence, old habits surface. Old desires knock at the door of awareness. Do not be afraid. This is how healing begins. When something is seen clearly, it can loosen and dissolve. The root cause of lust is also fear. Fear of being alone, fear of emptiness, fear of not being loved. But emptiness is not a void, it is space. Space allows everything to arise and pass freely. Sit with emptiness gently. Do not rush to fill it. Over time, you will discover that emptiness is peaceful. It does not demand. It does not pull, it simply is. Lust is fueled by imagination. The mind creates images and stories and then believes them. These images feel real, but they are only shadows. When awareness shines steadily, shadows fade without effort. Patience is essential. Do not expect desire to disappear quickly. Expect understanding to deepen slowly. Each time you notice desire without feeding it, wisdom grows. The middle path teaches balance. Neither indulgence nor suppression leads to freedom. Indulgence strengthens habit. Suppression strengthens resistance. Awareness weakens both. Let the breath be your anchor. The breath is always present. It does not demand. It does not excite. It supports life quietly. Returning to the breath returns you to the present. As you remain present, you may notice that lust rises and falls like waves. You are not the wave. You are the shore. You are the awareness that remains. Compassion toward yourself is crucial. Harshness creates inner division. Kindness unifies the heart. Speak to yourself as you would speak to a dear friend who is learning. Remember that every being struggles with desire. You are not alone. This understanding softens judgment and opens humility. When lust fades, do not feel proud. When lust arises, do not feel ashamed. Pride and shame are both attachments. Simply observe and continue. Gradually, a deeper joy emerges. This joy is not sharp or demanding. It is steady and warm. It feels like resting under a vast sky, knowing there is nothing you need to chase. This joy is born from contentment. Contentment is the understanding that this moment is enough. From contentment arises freedom. The mind that understands impermanence stops bargaining with life. It stops saying only if. It begins to rest. Even when desire appears, it no longer shakes the heart deeply. It becomes like a distant sound, noticed but not followed. This is the fruit of awareness. This is the quiet power of wisdom. Continue walking gently. Continue breathing softly. Continue observing patiently. The path is not elsewhere. It unfolds where you are. Rest in this knowing. Let it deepen naturally. Namo Buddhaya.